Good morning, students. So we start our next topic in the electrochemical electrolytics chapter, electrolysis, and that is electrochemical series. Actually, if we talk about any metal, all the metals have the metallic property that they lose electrons, and after losing the electrons they become electropositive. That's why we call metals as the electropositive metals most. And in that case, in that respect also, actually the outermost electrons present in the वैलेंस शेल ऑफ एन मेटल विल आर that electron be loosed, उन electrons को हम lose कर देते हैं and after that जो electrons आपने lose किए हैं, for example if we talk about the potassium metal, so it loses one electron and become K positive. If we talk about calcium metal, after losing two electrons it becomes Ca2 positive, and after losing one electron from a sodium metal it become Na positive. ठीक है, and that tendency of metals of losing their electrons varies from one metal to the other metal. For example, potassium can lose only one electron, but calcium can lose two electron itself. So it depends upon metal to metal that how they are losing the electrons, and on that basis of their properties of losing the electrons, metals are dividing, or metals are arranged in a series. All the metals are arranged in a series of pattern, and that series of pattern by which they are present in their activity of losing the electrons, that series is known as electrochemical series. That series is called as electrochemical series. So as you see in the electrochemical series, that is based on how the metals are losing the electrons and becoming the most positive structures, or becoming the positive part. For example, if we talk about the potassium, so it is Ka, Na, and further if we move on, next is calcium, then magnesium, aluminium, zinc, iron, tin, lead, hydrogen atom, copper, mercury, silver, and gold. So the least reactive species is the gold, and the most reactive metal is the potassium. So which we can say this thing now, when one or two ions of the same charge are present in a solution of an electrolyte. Suppose we are saying that if we have an electrolytic cell, and in that cell we have electrodes as well as the electrolyte. So in that electrolyte, suppose one or two ions are present, and that ions want to move on the their electrodes. Suppose we have either K positive ions, H positive ions, we have either calcium 2 positive ions and H positive ions. So both the ions want to move on the electrodes. So if in that condition, so that ion will move or discharge on the electrode which is more competing with the other one. So that is known as the selective discharge of the ion. That things is known as selective discharge of the ions, that selectively the discharge of ions takes place. वो selective होगा, like अब दो के बीच में competition है तो जो जाएगा, this is called the selective discharge of the ions. और ये selective जो discharge है ions का, वो depend करता है बहुत सारी properties के ऊपर. The first property is the depending upon the position of the metal in the electrochemical series, that what is the position of that metal in the electrochemical series. And second, it depend upon the concentration of cell, and third, it depend upon the nature of the electrode, that what is the nature of the electrode present with that. Okay, so now the first case is this selective discharge depends upon position of the metal in the electrochemical series. So जो आपका electrochemical series में जो मेटल डाउनवर्ड्स प्रेजेंट होगा देन द प्रीवियस वन, वो पहले डिस्चार्ज हो जाएगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट copper and hydrogen atom. So in both the cases we know that copper and hydrogen atom, copper is present lower in the electrochemical series. So for attempting this thing, we just aware of the electrochemical series, or even we need to learn the electrochemical series completely. We saw this thing, copper is present downward below the hydrogen atom. So it simply means that copper is present lower in the electrochemical series. So copper will going to discharge on the selective electrode. So copper electrode पे जाकर क्या हो जाएगी बेटा, discharge हो जाएगी. So that is the part here. That for example he said that in the electrolysis of copper sulfate solution, ionic equation CuSO4, that is Cu2 positive and SO4 negative, water will convert it into H positive and OH negative ions. So he said that at cathode copper 2 positive and H positive ions migrates towards the cathode, but Cu2 positive being lower in the electrochemical series will be discharged. So Cu2 positive and H positive ions migrated towards the cathode, but Cu2 positive ions being lower in the electrochemical series will be discharged at the electrode only. So second type on which this electrolysis or the discharge of the electropositive ions depends is the concentration of the ions in the electrolytes. Actually, if अगर हम लोग concentration के लिए बात करते हैं, that is if an electrolyte has a much higher concentration than the particular ion, then that ion will be discharged at the relevant electrode which are lower in the electrochemical series. Again, it depends upon the electrochemical series, that the ion present in which position in the electrochemical series. If there is a difference in their concentrations, if there is a difference in their concentration of the ions. I hope this is clear to you all. Now next is the C part, that is the nature of the electrode used. Actually, electrodes used in the process of electrolysis are two types. The first one is the inert electrodes and the second one is the active electrodes. Inert electrodes like the graphite and platinum. Graphite, that is the electrode of carbon atom. Carbon is graphite is an allotropic form of carbon. Actually, this carbon material have two allotropic forms. One is the graphite and second one is the diamond. So graphite is a conductive material of conductive allotrope of the carbon. So inert electrode like the graphite and platinum do not take part in the electrolytic reactions. If the graphite and platinum are present, then they are not going to take part in the electrochemical reactions or electrolysis process. But if some active electrodes like the copper, nickel and silver, they take part in the electrochemical reactions, all the chemical reactions. So it depends upon the many things, whether the electrolysis process is going by which way or by which process. So it depends. So please go and study this topic from your book as well as do its questions, and in the next video we will going to discuss a few examples and the electroplating, the last topic of this chapter we will discuss in the next video. Till then, please go and study your chapter, study the electrochemical series and learn all the concepts and all the topics from this chapter. Okay, do well and thank you so much.